Okay, what we want to do today, we have got a 660, the gearbox and motor. It's got the single plug. We just purchased from Kid Cars and Parts. We've got the replacement motor and gearbox. This happened to come out of a 700. As you can see, it's got a single plug. That's the way the new 700s are, okay? Each one, there's two plugs. All right, and what we want to do is, we're gonna have to make this one work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this plug off of here, okay? We're gonna snip it about right there, okay? We're gonna go ahead and pull this out. See, the wires match up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break this about right here, okay? Just like this. We're gonna pull this, let's see, we're gonna pull this one out of there because this was our bad one. We're gonna put it aside. Then we're gonna thread this up through here, just like that. We've got our new motor coming up through here. Pull it up all the way. Now, what you want to do first is you want to put a piece of shrink tube down here. Then you want to take your clippers, clip that off and thread it back. Then we're going to take this, going to do the same thing here. Going to pull that wire back, going to strip it. Now, we're going to put these together like this. We're going to get it over here where the soldering area is. We've got this as flux. And this is good to use because it will help your solder stick onto your wire. Pretty important to get a good solder on this, okay? Now, you take your soldering gun, you lay it on here, you lay it on the wire, you get the wire hot. When you think the wire's hot enough, you go ahead, that flux will kind of melt, then you lay your solder in there. Doesn't take a whole lot of solder. You get a pretty much perfect job. Okay. Now you can see that flux, it made that solder just shoot all the way around there. Now what is a good idea is take and wipe that off a little bit. You can kind of feel if you've got any sharp edges. Take these nippers, cut that back just a little bit, make that smooth. Now you come in with your shrink tube like this, put that there. I use a little torch, it's really handy. You put this on there just like this. Get your connection right there in the center, and you are good to go. You'll do the same thing with this blue one, and therefore you have made your connection. You've made it a safe, reliable connection that won't pull apart like a butt connector, and it's fairly waterproof. And here again, you can get these gearboxes and motors and most all of these parts that you need at kidcarsandparts.com.